Hi, everyone. We can't wait to see you all on campus this fall, and we want to go over a couple quick steps for filling out your housing application. So, today in this video, we'll be covering the overview of the housing requirement, steps to filling out the housing application, roommate requests, building requests, and how to find your housing assignment. All full time undergraduate students will need to establish an Oswego area residence in order to attend the college, are required to live on campus to the extent that facilities are available and utilized. What this means is that after 4 consecutive semesters of living on campus, any current student, if they were admitted in the fall, or 3 semesters, if they were admitted in the spring semester, are able to move off campus. However, we do have some housing exemptions to that requirement. For students who will be residing with their parents or legal guardians, who will continue to reside in their official residence, which is separate from their parents, and they've resided in that residence for at least 3 consecutive months prior to their acceptance of admission from the college, who are married or are over the age of 21 years old as of September 1st for fall admission or January 1st for spring admission, can be exempt from the housing requirement. For this, the request for exemption form must be filled out, which we have available on our department website and in our office at 303 Culkin. To start the housing application, we want to go over quickly the couple steps that you'll need to do in order to fill out your housing application as well as request roommates. All of this information is available on our website under the new student housing portion. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go into your myhousing.oswego.edu and fill out the application. So for the application, you'll be going through the housing license and reviewing it so you understand all of our different policies and rules here in housing, as well as filling out the application questions. After that, you'll be able to put in any kind of requests that you have for our different residential communities, as well as make any roommate requests that you have. If you're looking to reside in either Johnson Hall or in a gender inclusive housing, then there'll be a separate agreement which you must also complete. You are going to go to myhousing.oswego.edu to fill out the housing application. When you click on or go to the myhousing.oswego.edu, you'll be redirected to what is known as our secure sign in screen. And this is the screen that you will get anytime you have to log into any of our on campus services that require your LakerNet ID and password. Now that you've logged in to your My Housing at Oswego, you're going to come to a screen that looks just like this. Right up top here in the middle, you'll have your student ID picture, your name, and student ID number. Your student ID number is going to be a 9-digit number, which will be located right here. As well as right under that, you will have any kind of messages that we may send out as a department. So right now, for new students, your messages should look similar to this, in that you'll see messages about the gender inclusive housing and the Johnson First Year Residential Experience Program, as well as where roommate requests can be made and when student housing assignments will be out. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go through and actually fill out the housing application. So over here on the left hand side of the screen, you'll see a tab that says Applications and Agreements. And we're going to click on this tab. Once you click on it, you should see the message that says New Student Housing Application, Fall 2021. So you click on that and it brings you to our housing license and application page. So this first screen here is our housing license for the 21-22 school year. So what you'll need to do is read through this housing license as it covers our college housing policy, as well as the different housing options on campus, eligibility, and anything you may need to know about items that can be prohibited or items that could be allowed in the residence halls, as well as housing selection and our different room types. So once you've read through all of this, you're going to either use the signature pad right here to draw your signature, or you can enter your full name right here, right below it in the text field, and it will draw your signature for you. One important thing to note about the housing license is that once you do sign the housing license, it is considered binding for the entire academic year. We have electronic copies of the housing license available on our website in both a PDF format and as a web page. So once you have entered your name in the text field or drawn your signature, you're going to hit continue. This will bring you to our new housing application questions. It's extremely important that for these questions that you answer on them honestly, as we'll be using these to make placements in the housing assignments. After you've answered the questions, you're going to hit continue, and it's going to bring you to a screen that looks like this. So for this, you're going to want to select hall requests, and you're going to be able to select the hall that you would like to hopefully live in for next year. One thing to note is that we will try our best to make sure that we will place you in your top choice. However, it's not guaranteed that you're going to be able to live in the building that you wish. So for this example, we're going to choose Johnson, and then we're going to hit add. Additionally, it's important to have a secondary and third request, and you can do up to 5 requests for buildings. So for request 2, I'm going to pick Hart. So once you have your building request in, you're going to hit continue. And this will bring you to the screen that says the contract attached successfully. So once you have this, that means that you have submitted your housing application as well as your housing license. So you're going to hit OK. To search for your roommates, the first thing you want to do is make sure you're on the home screen. From the home screen, you're going to go over to room selection and then select roommates. Under here where it says search for a roommate, you are going to enter the first name and last name of the individual that you're wishing to room with. It's important though that every person that you are wishing to room with has filled out their housing application and signed the agreement already, as well as having the mutual match for the gender inclusive housing. So both of you have had to select either yes or no in order to search for the person as a roommate. So what you're going to do is you're going to type in their first name and then last name, and you're going to hit begin search. Under that, it'll pull up a list of every student who does match, so it's really important that you do know which individual that you are looking for and wishing to room with, as there could be multiple results for the same person. Next, you're going to hit select roommate, and then here you will see that we don't have a match yet because our potential roommate has not requested us yet. It's really at this point you're going to want to do is then talk with your potential person you wish to match with if they haven't done so, and make sure that they are able to do that match. Now that we have gone and matched with the other roommate, you'll get a message that says your room group is fully matched. Once you've done that, this means that you and your potential roommate have both matched. During the spring semester, Residence Life and Housing runs the annual housing lottery for room selection for the following academic year. This lottery takes place through My Housing, and you're able to find your lottery number and your start time on the main portion of My Housing right here under room selection. Once you've found your lottery number and your lottery start time, it's important to know the start time and numbers of those that you are currently matched with for next year. This is due to whoever has the lowest number should be the person who goes in to select the room or suite, depending on building choice, to give the best chance possible. When you're ready to select your room, in the housing lottery, you're going to go to select a room/suite. From here, you'll see where your room selection is, saying that you're now eligible, who your roommates are that you've matched with, and then here you'll get a list of available rooms. So to find available rooms, you're going to click on Search Available Rooms. And this will pull up the list of rooms that you can select from. So once you have decided on your room as well as building, you're going to select that room. Once you've submitted your housing assignment, you'll then be brought back to the main page of My Housing. At the very bottom, under assignments here, you'll notice that your housing assignment is listed. It'll include your hall name, your room number, and your room type. Additionally, it would also include your assigned roommates. We hope this information today has helped you, and if you do have any questions for us or need any additional help, please reach out to us through email or through phone.